So this dude right here, he trash, the false prophet, has been teaching people that Isaiah chapter 9 and 6 is Hezekiah. Now we gonna get some clarity on this. This right here is gonna shatter the earth. Anybody who think this is not true, bring forth your knowledge to a debate. The loser has to stop teaching forever. I guarantee you, he trash the prophet won't debate me because he ducking right now. So he said he was gonna cut me using Isaiah 1 and 1. But you cut yourself, false prophet. Isaiah 1 and 1 is not the words of Yah Almighty. He trashed the false prophet. This right here was added by the person who wrote the book. The person who wrote that Bible. And he's trying to put you in the place, oh, this is the vision of Isaiah, the son of Amos, when he saw, he don't even fucking know. The prophecy and everything is given to Israel. The person who wrote this isn't Israel. So basically, you're taking heathen words over Yah's words. Look, there you go, learning from me again. I'm teaching you something again. Yah's words start at verse 2. Hear, O heavens, and give an ear, O earth, for Yah Almighty has spoken. What you don't understand, sodomite, is that when Yah speaks, there's no words in the entire universe that compare to what he says. And Isaiah 1 and 1 is not what he said. So keep teaching people foolish heathen logic while you mislead thousands of people with all of their blood on your hands, sinner. Then he sent one of his little spineless followers over here to heckle my page. Isaiah 9 and 6 is talking about Hezekiah. Read Isaiah 1 and 1. Regurgitating the false bullshit that you taught him. Why didn't you tell him that if you perished or if you left from this earth that you cannot be Isaiah chapter 9 and 6? If you died, no matter if you had peace before your death, you cannot be Isaiah chapter 9 and 6? Oh, you must didn't know that. Clown, who keep running from the debate with the counselor. You went live on YouTube yesterday, didn't tag me before you went live, didn't even speak to me. You know I've been wanting to talk to you. You know I've been wanting to check you about your idolatry and your lies. But I'm continue to check you like this and shame your little followers. Hezekiah dead and not the king now. Where's the peace? Is it peace in the land now? Y'all gonna be held accountable for this bullshit.
The chapter to fully understand.
This right here, verse 1, is not Yah's
chapter
words.
9, verse 1 and 2.
This is a heathen.
Nevertheless, the dimness shall not be such as was in her vexation, when at the first he lightly afflicted the land of Zebulun and the land of Naphtali, and afterward did more grievously afflict her by the way of the sea beyond Jordan in Galilee of the nations. Now, keep that in mind, land of Galilee, Naphtali. Okay,
you don't even know what the fuck he talking about.
And then it says in verse 2,
this is Yah's words.
That walked in darkness have seen a great light.
Let's stay on
that.
They
that dwell in the land of the shadow of death, upon them have the light shine.
All right, the light shine. All right, now these are Yah's words. The people that walked in darkness have seen a great light. That's what I want you to focus on, that great light that we're going to go through many scriptures and prove what it is. They that dwell in the land of the shadow of death, upon them the light has shined. Now we know as the children of Israel that we dwell in the shadow of death. This is where we live. And this is a future. This is telling us what's when Yah free us. Upon them the light has shined, the light of Yah Almighty. Watch this, man. This is what real teachers do. We don't drag along in a 2-hour live on YouTube just to answer one question and still don't answer the question. One of my 3-minute videos, you can learn more from that than you can learn from his entire catalog. All right, this is to prove that we are the ones that dwell in the land of the shadow of death. Psalms, the words of the wonderful counselor, the book of Psalms, which is earth-shattering and shocking. You learn that here too. The words of the wonderful counselor, they cried unto Yah in their trouble, and he saved them out of their distresses. Who? The people of Israel. Next verse. He brought them, the children of Israel, out of darkness and the shadow of death, and break their bands in sunder. Look how perfectly that's broken down and how perfectly it aligns with Yah's words. You, Yah Almighty, has multiplied the nation and not increased the joy. They joy before you, Yah Almighty, to the joy in harvest, as when men rejoice when they divide the spoil. So as we can see here, this is a joyous time when Yah breaks the shackles and the yoke of our oppressor, which is coming forth from the light of the nations that shined upon the people in the shadow of death. That light being the wonderful counselor. You see how straightforward I am with the scriptures? That Yah Almighty words is perfect. Next verse. For you, Yah Almighty, has broken the yoke of his burden and the staff of his shoulder and the rod of his oppressor, just like in the day of Midian. It doesn't get any clearer than this from the perfect words of Yah Almighty because of this light that we're about to talk about. Why is light given to a man whose way is hid, who Yah Almighty has hedged in under the shadow of his wing? Oh, come on with it, Job. He discovers deep things out of darkness and brings out to light the shadow of death. We flowing. And those that rebel against the light, they know not the ways of Yah, nor do they abide in the paths thereof. See, the reason he trashed the prophet, and people like you rebel against the light, because y'all don't know the ways of Yah Almighty. Y'all don't follow his paths. Y'all follow the paths of unrighteousness and darkness. Psalms 18 verse 19. He brought me forth also into a large place, and he delivered me from what we going through because he delighted in me. Yes, these are my words. I can say that because this is a fact and this is true. Can you say that about Yah Almighty, sinner, false prophet? No, you cannot, because he does not delight in you. He only delights in when he gonna fuck you up. Consider and hear me, O Yah Almighty, your servant, lighting my eyes so I won't sleep the sleep of the deaf. Yes. No man who has perished can say these words. Only the one Yah Almighty delights in can recite these to fulfillment. You messed up big time now, didn't you? With you, O Yah, is the fountain of life. And in your light, we shall see light. This means the people who see the light of Yah Almighty, they see the light upon me. The light that Yah brought unto the nations of the world. Oh, when you started, you got to have this accountability. So I'm going to keep laying it on you all the way out. You won't be able to withstand this fire that's coming forth. Psalms 37 and 6. And he shall bring forth your righteousness as the light and your judgment as the noonday. Who is he? Y'all like to ask so many questions. You looking at he. He shall bring forth your righteousness as the light. Come and debate that, sinner. I dare you. The words of Yah are perfection. Let's keep going though. Follow along, witnesses of Yah. Send out your light, Yah, and your truth. Let them lead me and bring me unto your holy hill and into your tabernacles. Future prophecy that will happen because the words of Yah are perfection. So that great light that the people in darkness see is the great light that's before you. Even when I go live, Yah Almighty, he transformed the heavens while I'm on live. How many of you can say that? Only the servants of Yah could speak like that because that's how our God get down. If you're not a servant, you can't say that. I'm sorry. Oh, and this definitely ain't the last of it. You're going to take full accountability for this, you and your followers. The day of accountability is near. TikTok sinners.